Welcome back, everyone, to the Banner Saga. We just lost Hookerstoop. Or Hockerstoop? Strup? We just left the village. Our morale is declining. Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive, with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed. Leave a couple of wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. How about you leave what you've got instead? The counteroffer takes the leader by surprise for a moment. We don't have time for this nonsense, says Oddleaf, loosing an arrow. Nice. Something sinister in the way Crumb laughs about this turns the event, convinces the rest of the brigands to give up on their errand and beat a hasty retreat. I like your girl, Rook. Yeah, I'd like me some Oddleaf. Krum is steadily turning into Master Roshi. Ooh. We got ourselves another Godstone. The Godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Ivar shoos some children away from a solitary dread slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You ask Ivar, pointing out the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still, it couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Inspect the Godstone. Ingrid's Godstone is carved with ancient runes, which don't make much sense to you, even though Eyvind tells you that some of the Menders have deciphered them. It's how the Menders learn the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a series of slabs contain more writing, all the way down the hill. The odd thing is, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who's reading it. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Eyvind doesn't know how to read it himself. He says that Juno could. Pack up and move on. Morale improved. As you're ready to depart, you hear screams from the near the main Godstone. Some boys, so curious about the dead dredge before the shrieking, are shrieking and pointing. For a moment, you think it must have not been dead, but then you see that they have opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. Wait, says Ivar, his arm across your chest. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past and gasps. Stop! Shouts Ivar, but curious onlookers have already seen it. Leave it. On the ground, before the dead slinger, is a small stony figure, its hand searching for something it can't find. It's a baby. That's a baby. The dredge was a woman? We've been killing women. We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time. Leaving them to die? In war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading. They're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness, something black is covering the world, and the Dredge are running from it, just as we're running from them. Ivor, you knew? Why? Why didn't you say something? Ivor? When I was young, I killed one of the Sundar during the Second Great War. We called it the Rays. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl, and stumbled upon Rays deep in a snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed a Sundar. When I found my way to Grofheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I left, I walked, until I ended up in Skogar, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. Damn. That's some heavy shit, Ivar. For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. "What do we do with the baby?" she asks. A lump forms in your throat, looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. Insist on taking it with the caravan. I don't want to leave a baby. Maybe we can, like, raise it to, like... that's so fucked up. I should have just left it. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hesitantly agree to take in the Dredge infant, while others are furious about bringing it along. Morale declines. Not long afterward, one of the women comes to you. Its swaddling was being held by this, she says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Persevere. From the goddess herself, if you ask me, the woman tells you. We got Vadron's silver brooch. I think we could have bought that at the market. I think it's like 1 will or something. But yeah, we got the silver brooch. We're marching. Our morale is normal for now. We're losing supplies. We have, like... You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that the Varl have gathered in. Ivor joins you as you approach. What's up? Eben would rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a meat house than battling a Sundar. Yeah. No, I'd rather be known for not dying. Ubin the Long-Lived. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow headfirst into the Dredge. They follow you into the hills, get lost. Now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have Bellower leading them? Have you never heard about the time I hit Bellower in the head with the throwing axe? What's this about? Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors were just noting that there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses. Bellower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up there and throw them off our tracks. How about some fucking gratitude? Eh? That you'd be happy to finally be the oldest varl in the land, Ubin. I'm never happy to lose more varl, Krum. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. Old rivalry you got here? Comments like that remind me I've already wasted too much time doing nothing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you coming, Ingvar? You could ask Bellower for your arm back. I don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now. Alright then. I'll tell Hadbjorg you said hello. Krum and a good many Varl warriors head out towards the growing army of Dredge. Is he going to come back? He always has before. But this time feels different, I fear. Well, I hope not. He was a great fucking warrior, and I invested a lot of fucking renown into him. I'd be pissed if he didn't come back. I got 1 day of supplies left. Alright, time to start dying. 3 clansmen, 5 fighters, bunch of Varl left. Harsh words from one mother to another draw the attention of the entire caravan. My daughter marries Ragni, or no one. That Reetin tramp you call a daughter won't provide sons. The insulted mother bares her teeth, ready to attack. Worry on marriage another time. Keep the women separated. There's no time for this. You signal another man. The 2 women are moved to opposite sides of the camp, kicking and swearing. Though you might have handled it more deftly, most of the caravan finds it entertaining. Well, it's good, because we're gonna starve to death, so their morale can improve just a bit. Gather round, doubters! Echoes a shout in the distance as Krum and his band of warriors break through the nearby foliage. And behold, the invincible Varl! The caravan is thrilled to see Krum return safely. Did the plan work? Asked Ubin. Work? Of course it worked, same old Dredge. Should be another day or 2 at least before they even find their own asses. And if you apologize, I'll tell you how I found these. Krum says, tossing a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for a Varl. He leans in close, whispering to Ubin, so Ubin can't hear. Had something to do with the raven's nest and a hide and a hair tie. We got Dunder's hand. Nice. Well, we're almost at Strikeholm, so that's something.
As Sigurholm approaches, we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
Indeed. Oh, and the morale has gone. Morale has become poor. Oh, shit. Weak morale. It's only because we're starving to death. You know? No big deal. I wouldn't mind losing a few clansmen. One catastrophe after another, says Oddleif, as you pull to Sigerholm. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. The townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Avond, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. All I'm saying is, how long are we willing to wait? While taking stock of the caravan, you inadvertently walk into a date between Oddleif and Eyvind. As long as we need to. And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Why, what is wrong? Something doesn't feel right. The people are staring at us like those vultures in the wastes. I'm sorry, Eyvind. I think Oddleif is right. I saw a man the whole time we were setting up camp, just watching me. In a creepy way, like he was undressing me with his eyes. And how long before the dredge find us? Juno will come. Just give it a little more time, Rook. Listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. Listen, Mender. Your friend isn't coming. But let's check the market. Dragonstone, +3 will, +1 movement, 10% dodge strength attacks, 2 strength per, that's a nice one. That's a real nice one. +2 strength resist, +1 will per kill. Yeah, I could get that ring, give it to Alette, and, how much is that? 3 supplies for 1 renown. Yeah, it doesn't even get us a day's worth, so we may as well just continue to starve. Yeah, for all the good it does us. We just got too many mouths to feed. We can't feed them all. Kroom, you need to get back in the party, old man. Eggle? There you go. So Ivar can get leveled up. Yeah. Could level up Ivar. Let's do it. He's level 5. Boom. So we can pump up his armor to 16. I like that. Or we could go to 15, 16 strength. But I think 15 and 16 is good. Although, we could give him an extra... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty solid. So this +3 break. What's this? +3 strength. For Dendar's hand. That's just like the obsidian ring. Oh, it's +2. Okay. So... that'd be nice to have. That'd be nice to have. but the break is good. Eggle, you can get the upgrade. There you go. And that's break, but the obsidian ring gives you +2 strength. Yeah, it does. What have you got here? +1 strength. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you're level 2. Oddly, if you have Alet's thing, and Alet has that. Gunnulf has 2 armor. Avon has the will thing. Yeah, I think that's good. I wouldn't mind if we could get like a. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're good. We're good. We have plenty of upgrades. I've been the Earl King. See you next time.